What it do, what it do, what it do. It's your boy Big Vol Opinion back with another live video. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that share button. And most importantly, make sure you sub to the channel. Turn on that post notification bell so that you be notified each and every time that your boy Big Vol is going live, man. With that being said, let's get into this intro. R.Kelly asked that everyone come together and push the message about this BOP officer, Natasha K, sharing his private emails and conversations with government star witnesses. Now, you have people that are out here doing the work, pushing the message. If those people that are pushing the message about this BOP officer is being attacked by so-called R. Kelly supporters, you should think twice before you listen.
And I just really want people to know, I appreciate anybody that's helping me. I appreciate anybody that's helping me. A lot of people have been there for me. I just don't want people going back and forth, being mad at each other because one person did this for me and another person did that for me. That's what the devil wants. He wants to cause confusion. That's what these people want. They want to cause confusion. And confusion ain't going to do nothing but keep me in here. But the real thing here.
Welcome to Big Vol Opinion. Moderators, with my permission, any negativity in the chat should be hidden from this channel. This channel is a negativity-free channel, drama-free channel, and we are here to push the message out. We will not be distracted. So with my permission, any negativity in the chat should be hidden from this channel. Welcome to Big Vol Opinion platform. Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all already know what time it is. Where y'all from, man? Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? Put it in the chat, man. Where you watching from? Where you watching from? What up? We got Louisiana in the house by way of Texas in the house. Where you from? Where you watching from? Come on, man. Put it in the chat. It's a roll call, man. Tap in, tap in, tap in. Tap in, tap in. Where you calling from? Where you watching from? I'm saying where you calling from. My bad, my bad, my bad. You know the energy is unmatched. You know what I'm saying? The energy is unmatched. Self-esteem is detached. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up, Mel J? What's up, Jay Boski? What's up, Kimberly? Where you watching from? We got Miami, Florida in this thing. We got Chicago in this thing. We got Flint, Michigan in this thing. Okay. Roll call. Let us know where y'all watching from, man. Come on, man. Let's turn up, man. Let's turn up. Turn up. Turn up. Where the energy at? I know it's time. Some people winding down, but guess what? I'm just getting up. You hear me? Yeah. Okay, we got West Palm Beach, Florida in this thing. What's up? Okay. We got Cali in this thing. Okay, Kels. Okay, Kels, you worldwide. Okay, Kels, you worldwide. What New York at, man? Okay. What New York? I'm saying, what Washington? What DC at? What the Philly people at? What the Baltimore people at? What the ATL people at? What them Alabama people at? What them Tennessee people at? Okay, Atlanta. Okay. We got Atlanta in this thing. All right. What them Vegas people at, man? Come on, man. What them people up in Oklahoma, man? Come on, man. What them people? We need people in Nebraska, man. What them people at in Nebraska, man? Come on, man. What y'all at? What them people over in VA? You know what I'm saying? The Carolinas. What y'all at? Come on out there. Okay, Kansas City, New York City. Okay. Where y'all watching from? Where are y'all watching from? Cause we up in the big Texas right now. We in big Texas, the Lone Star State, you hear me? But we tapping in, man. We all here for the same thing, man. Free Kels until we see Kels. That's all we yelling, you hear me? Already, man. Guess what? Okay, San Francisco. All right. And we got mail today. Y'all heard I say we got mail today. Man, look here, man. The energy is unmatched because guess what? We in this thing for the long haul, man. You know what I'm saying? We was born in this. We wasn't sworn in it. You know what I'm saying? We was born in it, not sworn in it. They gonna either get down or they can be against it. You hear me? You feel me? I'm telling y'all, man. I don't just do this for fun. I do this for a reason. You hear me? I mean what I say. I mean what I say when I say what I'm doing. You hear me? What's up, Steph? Okay, Foxy Chocolate. Okay, Uncle Ray. What's up, Uncle Ray? Elvira, what's going on? Miss Creepy T. What's up, Creepy T? Okay. H.I., what's going on? Gospel Glam Cosmetic. What's up? Karen East, what's going on? Michigan in the house. Okay. Indiana in the house. Oh, man, what's up? What a love, Kansas City. Man, look here, man. Kels, they all over the world. Baltimore in the house. D.C. What's up with it? Kels, they everywhere. The energy is in here. Man. Y'all show out, man. Free Kels, everybody. Spam the chat. Everybody spam the chat. Free Kels till we see Kels. Let's get it, man. Free Kels till we see Kels. Everybody spam the chat. Free Kels till we see Kels. Because guess what? Kels talking and we going to keep on pushing. You hear me? That's how we doing. Kels talking and we going to keep on pushing. You hear me? Just like that. Free Kels till we see Kels. Most definitely, man. Hashtag free Kels till we see Kels. That's what we yelling, man. Uh-huh. That's what we yelling, man. Free Kels till we see Kels. They can't stop us. They talk about it. Oh, y'all over there y'all defending a pedo. Oh, y'all defending this and y'all defending that. We defending. Y'all want to know what we defending? We defending the injustice of a brother that looks just like us. We defending the injustice of someone who was unjustly incarcerated. That's what we defend. We defending our constitutional rights as citizens of this country. That's what we defending. And guess what? Those constitutional rights go for R.Kelly just like they go for Big Vi. Just like they go for Mel J. Just like they go for Kimberly. Just like they go for H.I. We all deserve the presumption of innocence until proven guilty. But what do we see with Kels? They had this man guilty before he was ever charged. I thought in this country, we are innocent until proven guilty. So that's what we fighting for. We fighting against the injustice that had taken place against one of our own. And if it can happen to R. Kelly, who the hell are we as regular working civilians, citizens of this country? We don't stand a chance. We ain't gonna stand a chance. But guess what? Unc talking. And guess what? We got mail today. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard Kel's new single. The new single is out. R. Kelly he released a new single from jail. Kel's released a new single from jail. B.O.P. Officer A featuring Tasha K. That's the new single. B.O.P. Officer A featuring Tasha K. That's the new single.
At the same time, because I know who I was talking to. It's hard to trust people. People take my words, they twist them, and all I'm trying to do is get out the truth.
Yes.
And that's the only reason I continue talking is because even though I'm in the dark and don't know who I'm talking to, my strength comes from because I'm telling the truth. You know? So I was going to say, man, you mean to tell me a BOP disciplinary hearing officer one day and say, let me just take a chance on my career, losing my career and going to jail, and just access all of my private phone calls.
It doesn't make sense, because personally I wouldn't risk my career like that.
That's my point. Let me just take a chance and just access R.Kelly's records, private records between him and his girlfriend and his attorney 153 times. So let me do it 153 times. Let me scan that to my own personal Gmail, and then let me send that to a blogger, Tasha K, who happens to know my girlfriend Joycelyn father really good, who happens to know the parents of the government witness in my case. These are not coincidences, man. This is a plan. What plan it is, people have to figure that out for themselves. But it's a plan. Those are too many coincidences. And who's gonna do that? And besides, I'm already going through enough. So I wrote this thing down because I don't want to be scrambling on this phone for my little 15 minutes.
I got you.
And I know my own handwriting, so when people hear me say I wrote this down, I don't want nobody to go, oh, I thought he couldn't write. Well, I can't spell, but I can write. So this is my own handwriting. I said, I'm already going through enough. And the last thing I need is a BOP officer and a blogger illegally stealing and sharing my private phone calls and emails. Between me and my relationship, who just happened to be the government's star witness in my case. They have to stop acting like this didn't happen, or like it's not a big deal, because it's a really big deal. So big that I believe it tainted my case in a lot of ways, which also I believe was the plan, at least when it comes to this BOP officer and Tasha K. Because ask yourself, what other reason would a BOP officer, a disciplinary hearing officer who's like a judge in the prisons, why would they illegally access all of my emails and phone calls? Why? What is the reason to do that? And send that to her own personal Gmail account. Give all of that information to a very influential blogger, Tasha K. Why would Tasha K need to share all of that with government witnesses in my case? Why were they both allowed to get away with it? This happened 4 years ago. This happened around the same time my girl was flipping on me and lying on me. It's been 4 years now, and I, nor my attorneys, even know who this lady is, this BOP officer. Don't know her name. I don't know if she's white, black. I don't know what. We haven't been told anything. How does she know Tasha K? How did they meet on this planet? How did a disciplinary hearing officer and a blogger meet?
Grown right here in the Lone Star State to bring the freshest of Texas.
Yeah, people will say R.Kelly's just fishing. He's just trying to figure something out to get out of jail. You're damn right, because I'm not supposed to be in here. You don't have to fish, though, with this situation, because there's a search warrant, an affidavit that backs up everything I'm saying. People are just ignoring it. But it exists. It's in the public. It's in the system. It's in black and white. that this BOP officer in Tasha K did this. And although the investigation is not fully disclosed, it should be. It was executed by a federal agent. Not R.Kelly, not my attorneys, but by a federal agent. It was signed off by a federal judge who would never sign off on a search warrant unless there was enough probable cause to do so. I don't have to lie on anybody.
This call is from a federal prison.
And I definitely wouldn't be in the BOP, being held by the BOP, detained by the BOP, and on this damn phone lying on the BOP. Besides, it's not that I'm coming against the BOP. I'm coming against this BOP officer. And besides, if I was lying, this phone call would have been disconnected. Okay? It would have been cut off on me. But because I'm telling the truth, it's not. I know I had a very good chance of beating my case. But that chance was stolen from me when this BOP officer decided to illegally steal all my information and share it with government witnesses through Tasha K. And this is according to the OIJ. There was an investigation done, a search warrant done back in 2019, back in 2020, before I even went to court, which means I really shouldn't even went to trial until this investigation was fully investigated. It's because now I'm found guilty, and here I am looking at all of this information that could have helped me in my case. It could have stopped people from being on the stand that was scorned or mad at me because they saw some illegal contraband shown to them by Tasha K. From this BOP officer stealing it. If I'm not making sense, just leave my ass in here. But I know I'm making sense. And all I want is the full disclosure. I want full disclosure on this investigation. I want to know this lady who stole my information and gave it to Tasha K. I want to know why she did it. I want to know how she met Tasha K. I want to know why they did this to me. I want to know who else is involved. Why? Because you damn right I want to go home, bro. I want to get my life back. Because nobody deserves this. I don't care if you had a traffic ticket. I don't care what kind of case you have. You have the right to prove your innocence.
You have a right to prove your innocence. In the case of R.Kelly, the man was never innocent in their eyes. He was never innocent in their eyes. Once they came at him, they had already convicted him. He was already convicted, according to them, before they ever came and got him. They knew that they wasn't going to let him out. They knew that they were going to hold him. They knew that they was going to railroad him. They knew that they was going to corrupt his case. They knew that they was going to break laws. They knew that they were going to do whatever they had to do to secure a verdict of guilty. But that's not how this country works. This is a country of laws. And the laws that are set in place actually work. But when you have corrupt people running the law system, that's when you get corruption within the law itself. But You know, a lot of people don't care because they have allowed these people to play on their emotions by dropping these docu-series, calling these women girls, or saying that this man is a predator, or he preyed on. Come on, man. When you break this shit down, when you break it down and bag it up, when you break it down and back it up, this shit's makes no sense. But that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to bombard the public with a fucking mountain of allegations to where they're not able to decipher what's real and what's fake, and they just run with the narrative. That is strategic. They sat down and they playing and they playing. They stalked this man. They preyed on this man. They waited for the right time and opportunity. Now it makes me question so much other shit. Was COVID accident or coincidence? Was COVID something that just happened? Or was all of this a design to show that these people will go to any measures? Because how did all of this shit work in the government favor? How did everything going on in the world work in the government's favor? Even when they were allowing prisoners to get out of jail for COVID-19, this man hadn't even been convicted of anything, and they kept denying him a bond. You see how they use everything. It seemed like everything was put in place to work against this brother, to not be able to defend himself properly. This shit is not no coincidence. The more and more you look at it, the more and more you start to understand how, for the people, we've been telling y'all to go to the website. People want to know about the motion. Guess what? The motion is on the website. The motion is on the website. The affidavit. The affidavit is on the website. And you know who else have all of this information? The government has this information. But you know what they're doing about it? Absolutely nothing. There's absolutely nothing being done about this. This lady was able to retire from her job. Now, say if you work at a grocery store, right? And you're a cashier, and they catch you on camera stealing $20 out of the register, do you get to keep your job just because it was $20? No, you don't. That is considered theft. You can get a criminal record from some shit like that because you stole property that wasn't yours. If you work at a restaurant and they catch you eating guest food, are they just gonna tell you, you suspended, or are they, just go home for the day? You know, I saw you take something off the guest plate and eat it. You can just go home for the day, come back tomorrow. Do you think you think that's how they're gonna handle it? Hell no, they're gonna fire your ass. So how was this BOP officer able to access this man's jail records the way that she did from a whole nother state? She wasn't assigned to this case whatsoever. And not only did she just access the jail records, she sent them to herself and shared them with outside sources. Then those outside sources was able to share those emails and calls with the star witness in the case. What's up, Harry? Was able to share those calls and emails with the star witness in the case. So this man has every right to be upset. He has every right to want to know, because what you see here is an affidavit of a search warrant that was issued on this BOP Officer A. But if you head over to the website, you will see everything that was found, everything that was discovered in the search warrant. The Officer A's computer. Officer A sending these messages and emails to herself. Officer A sending these messages and emails to Tasha K. Tasha K going on her platform. I got R.Kelly jail records. Ask him how I know Azrael's texting R.Kelly. They got all of this shit in this affidavit, search warrant. So this man has every right to want to know who are the other 60 BOP officers that access his jail records. Because he's just focusing on Officer A right now. And that's because he was a preliminary hearing officer in the prison. So she hold a higher status than just a regular prison guard. He has every right to know who this person is. This man's case was tainted due to the fact that these people cheated. They cheated. Like they say, Surviving R.Kelly went off, we kept that shit going. We got bus drivers. We got the story. We got people to lie. But when you don't do it right, and why you so concerned? If you don't do it right, why you so concerned? Now, just furthermore, I want y'all to understand and listen at what Angelo is articulating. But if Angelo and his family would have went about this situation the right way and did not break any laws, did not break any rules, did not cut any corners, then he wouldn't be so worried about his daughter having to come back. But see, when your daughter did not tell her truth, then her truth is in question now. Because when she had the opportunity to tell her truth, she told the government's truth. She told the government what they required her to tell. They asked her to give these certain details. It wasn't her truth. And how I know that it wasn't her truth is when you go back to her testimony. She kept saying, I didn't say that. The government said that. Well, if you didn't say that and the government said that, what did you say? That the government had to change because they didn't feel like it fit the narrative.
She wasn't even 18.
You know what? And see, this is my thing, because I'm watching everything that's going on, and don't none of y'all seem happy that like Kels is locked up. Like it's still fighting.
That's what you gotta understand. With me, I'm still dealing with my daughter. my child who's fucked up. And this is why motherfuckers like this old smart dummy over there, and that side chick, none of them can ever understand. Because they rock that shit all day long, keep saying, and this, that, this. Y'all keeping that shit going. Because if they didn't speak about it, it wouldn't be keep going. But they speak about it because you need channels, you need growth now, this and that, and that's fine. But don't get mad when I speak on something and it's about my life. Because y'all invading my space and making my life into a different type of lifestyle. Because now I got to watch the internet again, see what this shit is, watch my family. Because how this shit going with this motion, guess what? Azrael could be pulled back in on some shit because of life.
Wait.
Real
Why
well.
you say that? Why
I
you say?
read real well because of the motions. Did you read the motion? Read the motion.
Okay,
How she worded it.
I see what you're saying. So they
Exactly.
they might call her in and be like, "Did you get
Exactly.
the
Now we
woo-wah?
need to exactly. Now
Yeah,
we need to hear
run it
this
back.
part and that part again.
Yeah,
Yes. So
I got
now when she thinking she moving her life on, this dummy done dragged her in there
you.
because he want to be on his YouTube talking about,
Got you.
oh yeah, I got this, and we seen that, and you seen his father there, his mother there, this and that. Man, we was visiting. My wife never stayed at that fucking house. My son never stayed at his house. What the fuck is he talking about?
But you know they
Like
might
this shit goofy.
because they
Huh?
saying they might pull you too because she ain't say your
Listen, I
name. But
promise. Listen to me. I promise you they ain't gonna call me. Listen to me. I promise you.
And what he failed to realize, the smart dummy ain't pulling your daughter back into this situation. Your daughter actions is what's pulling her back into this situation. Who's pulling your daughter back into this situation? Her parents. Because Tasha K said, I gave her emails and messages to her parents. Her parents shared the information with her. So it ain't stop blaming other people for your actions. You were a part of showing your daughter emails. You participated in your daughter seeing these emails. You can't just blame the smart dummy over there because you are just as guilty. You knew those emails came from the BOP officer. You knew those emails was illegally obtained. You was a part of letting your daughter read that mail. You was a part of your daughter spending that money that she took. You was a part of all of this shit. So you can't just blame it on the smart dummy. See, this is what I get from these parents of these individuals who they portraying to be children that were of age women. No accountability. None of them want to accept accountability for their shortcomings. I said it yesterday. None of them are willing to accept accountability for their actions. They want to keep blaming this person. They want to blame that person. They want to blame everybody but the shit that they did. Why can't they take accountability like they want R.Kelly to take accountability for his actions? See, this man did you a favor. He didn't trust your daughter to the point to where he sent your daughter back to you. But you as a parent, as you say, me as a parent, right? You so much of a parent, but you took your daughter back to a situation that you claiming to be fucked up. Can you make that make sense as a father? You can't sit here and say, all of us, whether we R. Kelly fans or not, you can't say you haven't heard of the allegations that has been put against this man. This shit, like y'all always say, oh, it's been going on for 30 years. So I guess when you decided to do business with R. Kelly, it just stopped. Or it just stopped because you want to do business. Okay, you forgot all about the 20 years that you had been hearing, right? That shit just went out the window because you was able to do some business, right? You wanted that record, right? So all that shit just went out the window, right? Because you wanted that record that bad, right? But you a father. You saying your daughter you had an opportunity. Now, if you would have called the police when this man sent your daughter back to y'all, and you would have called the police, I would have then kind of like, oh, okay, something ain't right. But the fact that y'all didn't even call the police when he sucked her back, but y'all put her ass back together and took her back. But you so concerned. Where do this concern come from all of a sudden? Y'all need to stop playing with people, man. Everybody ain't gonna accept this shit. Everybody ain't gonna accept this shit. These people crazy. Oh, I just want a song. You just want a song. Oh, you went from wanting a song to this man, the baddest person on the land, right? Your daughter, your wife want to be a bus driver. They got all these different type of inventions, all type of shit, but y'all daughter is in harm's way. Well, how the fuck are y'all started pitching ideas, but y'all daughter's supposed to be in harm's way? You're not making this shit make sense. Y'all not making it make sense. But you want to blame the smart dummy over there, even though he's a fucking CI. But it's not his fault that your daughter took that money from behind the couch. You got to go take that back. That's between you, your wife, Tasha K, and this BOP officer. Y'all got to her before he did. So you worried about your daughter being pulled back in this. You goddamn right you need to be worried. Because she ain't tell her truth. She got up there and told what the people asked her to tell. Right? Star witness, right? But when y'all bombarded this star witness with these emails and phone recordings, you know there's witness tampering, right? Y'all know y'all influenced this person to become a witness, right? But you want to blame the CI over there. No, the CI just did what you asked him to do. But you are the main catalyst behind your daughter getting to those emails and phone calls.
While one of the government witnesses was sitting there with Tasha K on the internet, there's a picture of it. It's a go figure that my information was being shared with, witnesses. And it was being shared by the Tasha K. So a DOP officer, disciplinary hearing officer, which is a judge in the Bureau of Prisons, how do you even know a YouTube blogger? These questions you have to ask yourself. These questions people have to ask themselves. And I'm not going to lie. I don't have anything bad against the DOP. I don't have anything, I'm not mad or anything or have anything against law enforcement or anything. I just have something against this one individual who accessed illegally my records 153 times. And on that same day, the affidavit said that there were 60 other BOP employees that accessed my records illegally on that same day. So there you have 61 BOP employees that work for Federal that illegally access my records, my phone calls, my emails. And the last time, and when you talk to your, just put it like this, when you talk to your female, I'm kind of pausing because I want to make sure that I don't go into my case.
Right.
Excuse me for that.
No, you're fine.
But to give you a scenario, if you tell one woman hey, I'm going to give you the money. You put the money behind the blue couch, and because the other lady is spending the money, and she's not supposed to be spending it because I need that money for lawyers. So you're being more responsible. You take the money, put it behind the blue couch, and don't tell her. Just hold it and use that for emergencies or if I need anything or pay bills or whatever. The other woman is not supposed to know the very next day where that money is.
Right.
I'm not supposed to get a call, which I did from my girl saying they took the money, they left a note saying F you and F him, I'm going to do what I have to do. These things is happening. These things happening in 2019, and then I get another visit from the woman who took the money, and she tells me, since when did you start giving her the money, and why did you tell her to put it behind the couch and not tell me? Don't lie to me. I heard the phone call. So in 2019, I'm trying to figure out how the hell did she hear that phone call? In 2019, I'm trying to figure out why would she tell me in the last visit that, and since when did you start calling her Cookie? By nickname on email. I'm trying to figure out how the hell did she know I call her Cookie? She say, don't lie to me. I fucking saw the emails. Excuse my language. I saw the fucking emails. That's what she said. And why would you tell your lawyer that you're not leaving her for me? Well, I did actually have that conversation with my lawyer. And now I'm trying to figure out how the hell she hear this. She say, I don't give a fuck. I know your voice. You cannot fucking lie to me. I know your voice. Well, I wasn't debating whether she knew my voice or not. I was in my mind trying to figure out, in 2019, how did she know?
Yeah.
Well, in 2019, a BOP disciplinary hearing officer was illegally accessing my phone calls, my emails, and sharing them with Tasha K. Tasha K said it on her own podcast, on platforms, that she was sharing that information with government witnesses' parents. While one of the government witnesses was sitting there with Tasha K on the internet, there's a picture of it.
But get the contract first, like so thirsty for money. She even went on to say in this series of sick text messages how her daughter should seduce R.Kelly and then have his child and marry him second, saying that her daughter is coming to her saying, I'm catching feelings. I know it's not right. He's much older than me, but I'm starting to feel things for him. And the mother starts to say, well, that's great. In so many words, well, that's good. You can go ahead and marry him and have his kids and do all this stuff, but get the contract to marry him and have his kids and do all this stuff, but get the contract first. Like so. But get the contract first, like so thirsty for money. She even went on to say in this series of sick text messages how her daughter should seduce R.Kelly and then have his child and marry him second, saying that her daughter is coming to her saying, I'm catching feelings. I know it's not right. He's much older than me, but I'm starting to feel things for him. And the mother starts to say, well, that's great. In so many words, well, that's good. You can go ahead and marry him and have his kids and do all this stuff, but get the contract to marry him and have his kids and do all this stuff, but get the contract first. Like so.
So you wonder why Alice Dunn Warren wasn't on the last surviving R. Kelly. There you have it. She now there's a such thing called entrapment, right? There's a such thing called entrapment, right? Entrapment, right? So I just seen recently here, this lady had put up a post about this guy who was texting her daughter or whatever the situation may be. But the simple fact that I guess she was texting the guy, but he was texting her daughter's phone, but she started texting the guy. But I'm guessing that she never notified the guy that it was her or whatever the situation, however it go. But she had the text messages and everything. She goes to the police with the text messages and everything. You know, oh, this is the guy. Look, well, my daughter wasn't texting him. I was texting him. Well, they told her, well, you know, now, you know, by her texting him and keeping the conversation going as if she was her daughter, it fucked up the whole way that they could arrest this guy. Because now she portraying to be her daughter as an adult woman, other than telling this person, hey, you know, I'm the mama or whatever the case may be. She continued to text the guy as if she was her daughter. And then she told the officers that she was the one texting the person back. So long story short story long, they didn't do nothing to the guy because they say it was entrapment. But the guy was texting, you know, the situation with it's crazy. So this shit with this woman, Alice Dawn Warren, you sitting here texting, well, you know, her daughter was well aware that her mama was texting this man in place of her. But then even now that I question everything. I question anything that come out of their mouth when it comes to Alice Dawn Warren and Pimp Low. I question anything that come out of the mouth of Alice Dawn Warren and Pimp Low. I just question it. Because everything they do, they try to take the blame off of them and put it on R.Kelly. They try to take all of the blame off of themselves and place it on R.Kelly. Like they had nothing to do with none of this. And that's the problem that I have. That's the problem that I have. Very much so painful to listen to him in that place. When he said, man, I just want to come home. You know what I'm saying? I feel it. Now you sitting here looking at all this paperwork. You looking at this paperwork and you seeing in this paperwork where you were done wrong. Now you seeing in this paperwork where you were done wrong. And the government is not doing nothing about it. That's the crazy part about it. They just allowing it to go on. They just allowing it to go on. Man, I'm trying to get I'm trying to read the letter from today, but it's so small on my phone I can't really see it. But I sent the link out to get someone up here to help me out. I sent the link out to get somebody up here to help me out. I don't know where everybody is tonight, but if I don't get nobody up here to help me out tonight, I will have to go and do a pre-record and read the email, and then upload the email. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. You know, we ain't got at this point. We just got to be straightforward with the message. That's it. We ain't got to be all drawn out. We just got to be straightforward with the message. You know, like Jennifer say.
It's a prosecution. Yeah, that's right. And I can appreciate that there's emotions that run high and people don't necessarily value how the government goes about getting what they consider to be justice. But when the government runs amok, right now it's R.Kelly, tomorrow it's somebody else. And maybe it's someone you care about tomorrow. Maybe it's a loved one of yours. To keep the government honest and to keep them in check, the system has to work for all of us. The R. Kellys of the world, the Bill Cosbys of the world, and then people that we don't even know. And so my job is to make sure the government does it the fair way. And if they didn't do it fair, it just doesn't count. It's like if you cheat during a football game and, you want to declare victory, you can't because you cheated. And it is my job to hold the government responsible.
Hold the government responsible. And that's why I respect Jennifer. I take my hat off to her because she's going to hold the government responsible. She's going to hold them responsible.
I want to jump ahead because the 7-year turmoil that you went through vis-a-vis the trial for child pornography, your advisors, almost to a person, told you over and over and over again, while you're going through this period, Kels, do not put out sexually explicit material. Do not. The audience can't handle that. Your fans can't handle it. It's not going to be good for the outcome of this trial. Tone it down. Don't put that out. You ignore all of them, do it anyway, and get bold with it. It's during this period you put out Chocolate Factory, you put out Remix, you put out Ignition. Here they're telling you not to do this, and you put out a song about putting your key in the ignition. I read that and I wanted to ask, so I will, why it is that you went against your advisors? What is it that you were thinking, that you were feeling, that kept you doing that when everybody else told you not to do that?
Well, first of all, let me say, I wasn't bold about it, and I didn't totally ignore them, because that would be the worst thing to do, is totally ignore your advisors or your lawyers. I listened to them, we talked, we discussed the situation. I felt strong, very strong, as I said many years ago about the trial, that I will have my day in court, and I will be innocent, and I will walk away, and I will move on with my life. I said that in the beginning. I said that during the middle part of the trial and everything else. I look at my music like a soldier looks at his sword. You never put your sword down in the midst of a war. You never lay down in the midst of a war. And I think that my lawyers were good lawyers, great lawyers, but I didn't think they had that part down. And you have to be the soldier in the midst of the war to even understand that. And I was the soldier on the front line for my life, for my kids' life, for my fans. And I told them I would not lay down. I would not stop doing music. Why would I do that? I think that would say, oh yeah, he did it. I think that would say all of the things that people want to say about R.Kelly. So I did what I'm supposed to do. Like any fireman that goes up in the building, they don't get to the building and say, oh, wait a minute, that's just too much fire. But you're a fireman. So go and fight the fire. Don't care how much it is. I had to go and I had to do my music. I'm not going to change my lyric. I'm not going to change my name. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm going to do my music. And that's what I did. And that's what I told the company, even though they continued to say, no, don't do it. But the minute Ignition came out, which was the first song I did, it blew up. And all of a sudden the company's calling me, everybody's calling me, come do an album cover shoot. We got to get the rest of this album done. We got to go there. We got to bring your clothes. We're going to have well, I ain't got no doggone makeup person. Yeah. You got some makeup, bring your own makeup. We'll do it. I mean, it just got crazy. So I did what I felt was right for myself.
He did what he felt was right for himself. They had a lot of shit understood. They just didn't have that part understood. Man, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Disclaimer. Welcome to Big Val Opinion. Moderators, with my permission, any negativity in the chat should be hidden from this channel. This channel is a negativity-free channel, drama-free channel, and we are here to push the message out. We will not be distracted. So with my permission, any negativity in the chat should be hidden from this channel. Welcome to Big Vile Opinion Platform. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Let me know y'all enjoying this content. Make sure y'all hitting that like button, man. We got people in here from Chicago, Indiana, California, New York, Atlanta, Miami, Florida, Orlando, Florida, Texas, Louisiana, Tennessee, Baltimore, Philly, South Carolina, Oklahoma. We got people in here from Indiana. We got people in here from Kansas City. Man, we got people in here from all over the world. So, with that being said, it's very important that we get to the website and download these letters. Get to the website, download these letters, sign the letters, put them letters in the mail so that they get to the right and proper authority that they need to get to help bring awareness to the injustice that is going on within this case that we're advocating for. Head over to the website, download the PDF letters, sign the letters, put them in the mail. Let's help our brother out. Let's help bring awareness to the BOJ, all these different outlets that need to be getting these letters in to make them aware of the injustice that has taken place, because Robert Kelly deserves to know who this officer is. He deserved to know why was this officer able to retire. He deserved to know who was this officer also sharing information with. It's his right. It's his right to know.
The BOP officer took advantage of the fact that I was locked up, and then she raided all of my restricted law enforcement information and then shared it with the internet blogger Tasha K, who then shared that information with the girlfriend, who then became a government star witness testifying against me after seeing all of my restricted information that was provided by the BOP officer A.
Okay, y'all, we got it coming. We got it coming. We got mail today. We got mail today. We got mail today. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. We got some mail today. We got a little. Hold on. We got a little. Man, just shout out, man. We just try to do things to keep the people entertained. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Share the live if you haven't already. If you can share the content, share the content. Let's get it out. Sharing is caring. Sharing bring awareness. Sharing is caring, and sharing bring awareness.
Can't believe council culture is really a thing. We throw away our legends easily, make them a meme. Cultural obligation, what does it really mean? We gotta stay on code, don't go against the team. You don't have to stand with me, just don't stand against. But if you gon' pick a side, don't straddle the fence. Mainstream media with propaganda, selective outrage, now we see the slander. False narratives being painted, the truth's tainted. As a result, the majority mind manipulated. Believe none of what you hear, half of what you see. Do your due diligence, think for yourself, stay free. So many different agendas, it's hard to keep count. They use us against us, so many selling out. It's a sad thing to witness, it's all for the clout. The culture's compromised, and that's without a doubt. The culture's supposed to cultivate.
Man. Culture vultures, man. The culture's compromised. The culture's compromised, man. And I do want to say this. I apologize to everyone in the chat last night. We had someone come up on the panel do some inappropriate things. I got rid of it right away. I got rid of it right away. I had to put the video on private and then go and edit the video and cut certain parts of the content out. But I don't mind people coming up on the panel. But if you would like to be on the panel, email me and we can set it up or whatever, get it to where I can get the link out. But if I'm asked to drop my link during my live chat, I will be you will have to show your face and not no avatar, because it's people out here that see what we're doing and they see the positive direction that we're going in, and they're trying to derail these platforms that are being positive and talking in a positive direction about what's really going on out here involving this case of R.Kelly. So to protect the channel from now on, if I don't personally send you a link and you ask to be a part of the platform, you will have to come when in this background studio. You will have to have your camera on, so that I can verify that it's actually you who coming on the platform. These people are out here. Let me tell you guys that have the same, who have an avatar. If your avatar or your profile picture has been the same, there's people out here that are taking people profile pictures and recreating and changing their profile to your name and your picture. And they're going around on platforms using your name and picture and going on other platforms and leaving nasty comments, going on people's panel doing nasty things. So be aware that there's people out here that are doing things in that to that nature. There are people out here that are doing things like that. So for me to protect the platform from here on out, if you ask to come on a platform in the studio, you're gonna have to turn your camera on, verify yourself before coming up on the platform, because yesterday the situation that happened yesterday could have been a lot worse than what it was. But I am reporting that situation to YouTube, and hopefully YouTube can figure out who it was and track them down, because we don't promote pornography or any of that to that degree over here. That's why I put the video on private, and I went and edited that clip out, but I stream recorded it so I can report it to YouTube and see if they can do something about whoever this individual who decided to come on my platform and decide they want to expose themselves or whatever the situation may be. But it's crazy that when you're out here doing something positive, trying to bring awareness to the injustice of what's going on in this case, people choose to come on your platform and do some of the weirdest shit ever. I don't understand it. I don't participate in it, but it is what it is. I know it's gonna be detractors out there, but we gonna keep moving and we gonna keep pushing. Like I said, we going forward and not backwards. So I had to address that, because I don't want any of the people that come on this platform to be uncomfortable by things that may take place that's out of my control. But if I can control it, I'm going to do like I just said, I'm going to put something in place to control the people who decide to come on a platform. If it's someone that I send a link to, I know these guys because I send the link to them personally. I would not just be putting the link in the chat like I normally do. And if I do decide to put the link in the chat and someone hit it, you're going to have your camera on backstage before I even bring you up on the panel. So that's how I'm gonna avoid having people come on my panel doing this great shit. But it is sad that people are out here like that, man. But hey, you can't do nothing about what you can't do nothing about. But I can control who I decide to bring up on this platform, on the panel, and who I do not bring on the panel. So with that being said, I don't know. I ain't got too much more. Uh There ain't much more to talk about, man. There ain't much more to talk about. If you guys, ladies, have anything that you all want to talk about or discuss, any questions, like I said earlier, someone asked me yesterday about the motion that Angelo was speaking about. This is the motion that Angelo was speaking about that Jennifer Bonjean put in. This is the motion that Angelo is speaking about. You can find this motion along with this affidavit, along with other information over on the platform that Sharon was speaking about. I put the and this is the website, the platform and website that you can find all of this information on. You can find other information. There's way more information on there than just affidavits and motions. There's videos. There's all type of things on this website. It's filled with a lot of information and knowledge. So if you haven't got over to the website, like I said earlier, get over to the website. Download the letters, read the letters. If you feel comfortable with the letters, sign the letters, put them in the mail, get them out to the people that need to get them. Help bring awareness, help spread the awareness of what's going on in this case. As far as the letter from Robert, I can't actually see the letter while I'm on my phone because it's so small. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a recording reading the letter, and then I'm just gonna upload the recording on my platform so that you guys can see the letter as well. What else I want to talk about? I don't think I have too much more to talk about. I want to say thanks to each and every one of you all that came over today. I came on. I got straight to the business, got straight to the message. We don't have to be long, we don't have to be drawn out, but we have to be direct when we speak. Free Kels until we see Kels. Who is BOP Officer A? Why was BOP Officer A able to retire? Why aren't Tasha K locked up? Why was the star witness able to testify? These are questions that we have and we demand answers to. We are demanding answers to that. So with that being said, I hope each and every one of you all have a great night. Until next time, we still yelling free chaos. Welcome to Big Val Opinion. Moderators, with my permission, any negativity in the chat should be hidden from this channel. This channel is a negativity-free channel, drama-free channel, and we are here to push the message out. We will not be distracted. So with my permission, any negativity in the chat should be hidden from this channel. Welcome to Big Val Opinion Platform.
got the job doing